Don't let a bad comment come in my DM or in my comments. My fans, I haven't even met you, and John or Carrie is already like, you won't talk about Brandee or Mercedes. And I'm just like, wow, they are really riding for us all the way.
Oh, y'all best appreciate what I've been doing these past 5 months. Keep on, and this booty gonna be gone. So finally, we get to see your last dance, huh?
First things first, how are you? Are you all good?
Yeah, I'm okay. Listen, it's so funny. I needed therapy after this show and during as well. It was so much, but so beautiful of a journey, right? Love it.
Brandee, I feel like season 1 came when nobody expected it. I came from season 2 onto season 1, and I'm like, why wasn't I on it from the beginning? How has it changed your life?
So many ways. The first thing I like to say is it's afforded me an opportunity. I'm a caregiver first before anything. And so I take care of my mom. She's in the other room right now. So it's afforded me to allow wonderful caregivers to come in and help me. So that is the biggest thing. And it's been opening doors for me to just live my dream, which is to act. And I've always said, I just pray, and it would be on my vision board. I want to be able to live my dream and take care of my mom. So I'm able to do that with P-Valley, and it's just such a blessing.
That makes me so happy. And you are talented as hell.
Thank you.
I think this character allows you to explore so many different things. First thing I want to talk to you about is sensuality and being comfortable in your own skin. Mercedes exudes that. And in this season, I think I'm watching it and I'm thinking, why are we all so uncomfortable with nudity in our bodies? When you took on this role, Brandee, did you have to really challenge yourself, or were you already quite liberated when it came to skin out and all that kind of stuff?
I was not. I didn't even like wearing shorts. And so,
what?
Yes, no, I hated my legs. So literally my acting teachers knew that. They would make me come to class in shorts on purpose because they're like, get comfortable. And I started teaching my heels class. I had a heels class called Hip Hop and Heels. And I would tell the ladies, and I've never really said this out loud, I don't think, to them, but I would tell them that the wardrobe was little bitty shorts, but I would wear them too because I was trying to be comfortable with my body. And I would see all these women of different sizes and shapes and ages, and they would just be so comfortable. And I would be like freaking out. And I'm like, girl, you can't play Mercedes if you over here freaking out like this. I would go to the spa, and my mentor at the time would be like, go to the spa and literally just walk around naked. I'm like, what? Are you gonna TV? Do it. And I'm like, you're right. So this show has made me more comfortable with my body and just being like, girl, it's natural, it's normal, and it is what it is. You're a woman, and embrace it all.
But I think you've got a beautiful body, and there's some incredible moments in this season that you are so compassionate, and you give a hand to another woman who is kind of exploring her own sensuality, but also kind of almost feeling a little bit betrayed by the man that she's with. And the way your character comes through for her, I loved it. I got goosebumps talking about it. Did we able to share storylines like that with other women? What did that feel like this season?
It was scary. I'm not gonna lie, because first of all, I've never kissed on screen. I've never done anything until this season. But when you have someone like a Zuri is our intimacy coordinator, and she just made us feel so comfortable. I was just so grateful to have her every step of the way. And then Shamika Cotton, who plays Farah, she's also my sorority sister. She made it just so easy and safe. And that's the biggest thing. I think when you feel like you feel safe, then you can go there and you're able to present the truth of these characters easily.
How has she changed you playing her?
Oh, Mercedes has changed me. Mercedes has taught me to be strong, but it's okay to be vulnerable. Mercedes has taught me to not give up on my dreams, to know that it's okay for things to go wrong or even go bad, but know that the pendulum always swings the other way. So I think Mercedes has taught me that, like, don't just sit on the negative. Know that you got to do something about it if you want it to change. So she's helped me with that a lot.
The best we had are gone. I ain't no coach. You are, actually.
You make it look so effortless and so easy. Has it got easier for you in season 2? Because you are like doing some serious skills and competing with all these new girls too.
Right? And no, it has not. It got harder. So much harder because I'm 2 years older. My body's 2 years after a split, all the things. So it was much harder. Like I literally had many days of just like tears of like, I remember telling my choreographer, Jamaica Craft, one day, I don't know what body this is. Like, I'm so sorry. Like she was trying to have me do tricks that I'd done from season 1. And I'm like, Jamaica, I can't do it anymore. And I was able to get it back, but it was just working so much harder. I had to put a pole in my house this season because I was like, okay, it's not enough time for those couple of rehearsals that y'all are giving me. I got to go home and I got to kill myself on my own to get my body back right.
Oh my God, you look incredible. And hearing you say all this just makes me love you even more because you make it look so flippin' easy.
Thank you, because it was not. It was not.
Yeah. Did you like the fact that the character this season, it feels like she's had so many more layers and we're getting to know a bit more of her backstory with her daughter and just how she became who she became?
Yes, honestly, that's why I could never see season 1 again. Season 1 is good, but season 2, oh my gosh, with her daughter and the journey that they go on, that's my most favorite part of season 2 for me and my character. So I'm very excited about the journey that you get to see Mercedes and Terica go down. Azaria Carter, who plays that role, is just amazing. And then she has a little special part in my heart too, because I kind of take her on as my own daughter in a sense too. So it's just been beautiful.
What's it like with this new little family you've got? Because Ellarica says, you know, it's amazing. I might be the only Brit, but everyone's made me feel welcome.
Oh, I literally, on lunch break, I just was on the phone with Ellarica. We're in a group chat now, like texting the whole cast. Like we really are close. Season 1, it's like when you get new friends and you're in a new school and you're getting to know them and you're just like, okay, she likes it this way. He like, okay. So you're learning each other. Now it's just like, we know each other. So it's like, as the family, you accept us. We accept each other, flaws and all. And and we keep it real with each other too. So I love that. Like I can pick up the phone and call Ella and be like, so girl, this is how I'm feeling. And she's like, okay, well, I'm gonna keep it real with you. And I'm like, ooh, like we do sugarcoat it with each other, but that's what family does. And I love that about us.
I think it's nice also to, I know that there are moments where there's a bit of like bitchiness and people going at each other, but there's also a lot of female solidarity as well on this show and beautiful women that stand next to each other. And, you know, sometimes they like to say, oh, women can't work together if they're all, but actually just talking to you guys away from actually you guys being on set, you are all championing each other. You love one another, which is so nice.
Absolutely. Like we have each other's backs, like ride or die. Like you need help with this. Like that's why I was on the phone with Ella. Ella just helped me with an amazing thing that just happened in my life, in my career. So I'm just very grateful. And I was telling her on the phone that my exact words to her, I said, as women, I said, you think that this is nothing? I said, but a lot of times as women, we don't reach out to try to help each other. And I said, I don't forget what you've done for me, you know, like, and I never will forget that. And I feel like if we all would just come together, it's enough room for all of us and we all can live our dreams together. If we just work stronger together than we are apart.
I tweeted something exactly like that today because a lot of people I work with, there's sometimes this idea of there can only be one girl that looks a certain way. You can't have two girls of color in the same space, you know? And I'm like, get over all of that, because even if it's been like that, if we don't all start saying we're not accepting that or it's not the norm, we're a part of the problem, aren't we? So we have to be like, there's space for all of us.
Yes. Yes. And you can have more than one beautiful woman. Every girl on this show to me is gorgeous. So I don't want to be the only pretty girl. Everybody's beautiful. I love it. And Katori picked a beautiful cast.
I hear you've got some special guests.
Oh.
And Ellarica said to ask you.
Oh, okay. Oh, Ella threw me under the bus. Great. I'll call her in a minute. Go ahead.
Well, everybody keeps throwing the next person under the bus and not giving me no info, but that's the next one. Okay, Cardi B has said she wants to be in it because I remember I saw the tweet.
Oh, I would love Cardi. I haven't seen Cardi though. I have not seen Cardi.
Are you lying?
No, I love it, Max. I'm not. I would love to see Cardi, but no.
Are there going to be some surprises? Because you've got a lot of celebrity fans now. So will there be some surprises?
Some surprises, but you know what? Most of all, we have a lot of surprises in our music this year. Yeah. I think maybe that's what some of the rumors are, that they're just like thinking that people are on our show, but really their music might be on our show.
And I'm wondering, what would you say to women and also guys that are listening that don't have the same confidence that Mercedes has with her body, with the way she rocks it? Because I think you've learned from her to teach us,
right?
How can we be more comfortable in our skin and not be so scared of judgment about what we wear or how we move?
Yeah, you know what? We have to live with this body and this skin that we're in. And if you're not happy with it, then ooh, you know what I mean? Like that's just sad. And I had to check myself and saying that, like, girl, and you have so many people, like, even when you're just like, oh, I love your body. What is it that I don't like? Why am I in my head? And what am I trying to live up to? And no one's perfect. What is perfect? You know what I mean? So I think that we just have to be confident in who we are. And I've been saying the theme of this show should be acceptance of love, acceptance of your body, acceptance of the job. And we have to accept that with our own self as well, and not just with others.
You have a beautiful day. And lovely to talk to you. Thank you for taking time out.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
We all need a little hell in our lives. It makes you appreciate the life. I'm a classic.
Even classic to be finessed.
Ain't no use in being the richest in the graveyard.
Paint the walls red. Bloodstains always bleed back through.